Ohio, Wesleyan University, may a routine day. But today's night, here was going to be something that was going to be a mystery for humanity in the coming years. University, Big Ear, the radio telescope's 30-meter large reflector, had a 10:16 at night, a very big radio signal detected. This signal with the telescope reached to the IBM 1111 1111, and it was automatically converted to printer. At night, the control room was completely quiet. The printed signal, the rest of the printouts were hidden, and for the moment, no one knew that the Big Ear telescope had an alien signal coming from the sky. After a few days, the control room technician has taken all the printouts and left them to the astronomer Jerry Eamon's house, who was doing the test of the signals received by the telescope. The rest of the pages were signals 1 and 2, but at one point, Eamon had some weird numbers and letters written. 6EQUJ5. This signal was 6EQUJ5. This signal was seen by Jerry Eamon, and he highlighted it with his red pen, highlighted it, and he wrote it as well. From then, this was known as the WOW signal. But what was something like in this signal? For the past 47 years, why is this mystery for astronomers? And why is Sagittarius constellation? And why is Sagittarius constellation? And why is Sagittarius constellation? Naderin, wow, signal की importance के पीछे एक स्टडी थी जो करीब इस वाक़े से 8 साल पहले रिलीज की गई. हुआ कुछ यूं था que 1959, Cornell University's physicists Philip Morris and Giuseppe Cucconi had a paper released in which it was hypothesized, meaning it was being shown that if there is an extraterrestrial civilization in the universe, then they will use 1420 megahertz frequency. The reason for this is that this frequency naturally hydrogen. And we all know that hydrogen is the most common element in this universe. And this is a common and understandable reference for every technologically advanced civilization, maybe a common. This is why this frequency is ideal for extraterrestrial communication. After this study in 1973, Ohio State University gave their radio telescope, Big Air, to find extraterrestrial, that is, the atmosphere of the Earth, to find intelligent life signals. And this mission was the longest mission, which was designed to look for extraterrestrial intelligence, or CETI, this mission. Big Air Radio Telescope, Ohio Wesleyan University campus, was near Perkins Observatory. Its mission, to scan all the different parts of the sky and to detect any intelligent signal that came from outside of Earth. To understand the data, the astronomer Jerry Eamon took help, who was happy to do this. On 15th August, 1977, the 1016 telescope signal was so powerful that Eamon and his fellow scientists. This signal was recorded for 72 seconds that telescope has recorded, which after computer conversion, 6EQUJ5 became. This signal has numbers or letters, is not a hidden message, but it shows the intensity of this signal. It shows the intensity of the signal. The WOW signal has a total of 6 characters, and each character or number is 12 seconds time. That means 12 seconds until the telescope will detect the signal, then it will be recorded in the computer, and then it will record the next 12 seconds. If the WOW signal has 6 characters, and every character is 12 seconds, then this means that the WOW signal has a total of 72 seconds until the telescope. As I told you, when a telescope does not receive a signal, it will record 0. The smallest signal is 1, and as soon as. Normally, Big Ear telescope may 1 to 3 or 4 intensity signals receive hotel, but WOW signal started at 6 a.m. If a 10th evolved signal is a signal, it will be changed in alphabets. Like 10 o'clock means A, 11 o'clock, B, or 12 o'clock, C. This is how it will move forward. Wow! This signal's second part, computer has converted it to E, which means 14. That means where the last 12 seconds signal's intensity was 6, the second 12 seconds was 14. The third Q is 26. This signal's third value was 30, which the computer converted it to U. And then the last 2 parts, its value, J, meaning 20, and then 5. This WOW signal's the most important thing was that it was only on 1420 megahertz frequency channel. the same frequency that naturally comes from the hydrogen element. This is the reason is that astronomers and scientists have sent this signal from space to a civilization who is intelligent as we are. Now you are wondering if you are asking that is, universe has so many asteroids, planets, galaxies, and clusters. It's possible that this signal is randomly generated from somewhere. Then why is it connected to aliens? Actually, 1420 megahertz frequency hydrogen line, which is the most common element that emanates from the universe. Scientists believe that if any alien civilization wants to communicate, then it will choose a universal and easy frequency which every advanced species can understand. The second is that if a WOW signal strength is a line chart, it looks very unique. This signal went to the value of 30 and then it gets gradually faired. And this signal can only be generated. The reason why it is to connect to aliens is that in space, cosmic events, they're still throwing a signal, but they are not of this pattern. They are slowly, and then they're back and forth. But wow, signal. One more special thing that signals to aliens is that this signal is only once. If this signal was generated because of a natural event, it would have been heard again. And above all, it would not be in a 1420 megahertz frequency band. Now we're coming to our next question. This is not possible that this signal, which horn, has been heard. This is why we have these two different structures in the telescope, which were feed horns. Zamin ki rotation ki wajah se, ye dosno feed horns, asman ko alag-alag direction में scan कर रहा. Wow signal इनमें से सिर्फ एक feed horn में सुना गया, लेकिन दूसरे में नहीं. और data को ऐसे process किया गया, decide करना मुमकिन नहीं किया. ये signal किस horn ने सुना. इस वजह से हमारे पास ये दो अलग-अलग locations were at that time both feed horns, quai, direction, the, or in the direction. And these are the locations where this signal has been coming from. But it is not exactly confirmed which location was. The location of this signal was in a specific area, which was close to M55 and WOW Sagittarius. This mystery is still unsolved because we know that the WAW signal was from Sagittarius constellation, but the exact coordinates are still can't be confirmed. WOW signal is about a lot of theories and hypotheses, what it was and where it came from. But scientists don't agree with a theory. One possibility is that it was a weak signal, an interstellar twinkling. But this signal could not detect a very large array telescope, which is more than a big ear-sensitive telescope, detects not. So this theory was also wrong. The second of the idea is that this signal was generated by Earth, but in space, an asteroid or space debris, reflected, and then again recorded on a big ear telescope. But this theory also was a bit wrong because scientists have said that if this signal generated on Earth, then space debris, before coming back, it would not have so much power that it could reach U, that is 30, value. Another problem is that 1420 megahertz frequency band is reserved for astronomy, and the Earth has no permission to send radio signals. This is the reason why the WOW signal is not possible to be generated on Earth. Jerry Amman and the other astronomers have tried to find the signal 50, but this signal was never heard again. In 1987 and 1989, Robert Gray used Oak Ridge Observatory Meta-Array. In 1995, H. Paul Shue used the Greek Bank Observatory Telescope. Then in 1999, Gray and Simon Ellison used Mount Pleasant Radio Observatory 26-meter telescope. But the result was always the same. They were completely silenced. Was this a signal an accident, or the aliens wanted to contact us, and then they stopped? In 2017, Antonio Paris said that this signal, 266P and 335P, hydrogen cloud could have come, but astronomers have this idea removed because comets were not in the right spot at the time. And the second thing is that hydrogen. Scientists said that if this signal was a comet, then both feet on a spade would be detected. But this did not happen. WOW signal is a mystery which has been answered by scientists. Is this an alien civilization's message or a natural cosmic event? Scientific community is still trying to understand the origin of this signal. Today, the WAW signal has been recorded. It has been about 47 years. But on 15th August 1977, this signal was never recorded on a telescope. I hope that Clarity TV's video has this video is a lot of likes and share. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you. We'll see you in the next wonderful video.